Well, well, well. Your boy Fly212 has had some horrid, terrible, literally life-altering, life-threatening things happen to him the last 10 months. Why I haven't put out a video, I haven't put out a Let's Play, I haven't put out a commentary. Guys, good people. True Tier 1 operators, the few people that watch this channel that are true badasses like myself. Man, I got fucked, son. Still fucked. Still messed up. When I was last doing commentary, it was this game, and we were doing the Let's Play here, and this was what, January? I have to look at, I think it was the 6th. Anyway, that weekend, I had a major thing happen to me that I didn't know what was happening to me, and I later got diagnosed with a lot of things. But I felt incredibly horrid, incredibly sick, incredibly ill. My face was and still is literally was on fire. Ended up going to the hospital, where the first time I went to the ER they did nothing for me. I was told though that I was diabetic, and keep in mind that I was not overweight. In fact, I'd said on the channel that I'd physically, weight-wise and just physically, I had never felt better the last 4 or 5 months than I had then. You know, I was down in weight to levels that I was in high school. I was shooting hoops, playing hoop again, and felt okay. But I was diagnosed as diabetic in the ER. Now, they couldn't tell me why my face was burning and why I was, why I hadn't slept in 4 days, literally. So they said, "Oh, you're diabetic. Here's some metformin to your general doctor, your PC, primary care, and go from there." Well, we did that. I did that. And my doctor said, "You're diabetic." And I go, "Well, what about my face? I'm in so much pain." The pain level, guys, in my face, and still to this day, which is the big, for me, in my opinion, is the biggest issue. But there were other things that were literally life-threatening that I'm going to get to. But he said, you know, you're diabetic, let's put you on metformin. And then he gave me a drug called, now keep in mind, I just had been diagnosed as a diabetic in the ER a week prior. Less than a week. This is like 3 days. He gives me a drug, an experimental drug called Jardiance. Well, this drug sent me into what is called diabetic ketoacidosis. And diabetic ketoacidosis is a very, very serious condition that requires immediate emergency room care. It was so serious that I was given that on Tuesday, and that Friday, I went back to my doctor and said there's something seriously wrong with me. He tested my kidneys. It turned out that I had a severe DKA. I was administered into the emergency room by him, and I was in the emergency room for 6 days. I was in the ICU for 3, intensive care unit. It was so bad that I had to get what is it called? Potassium fluoride, I think potassium chloride injected into my body. That was really painful. So I almost died, and on top of that, I had very, very good care in the hospital, and an excellent hospitalist. She decided to do a full CAT scan with dye and test my kidney function. We tested my kidney function. They were doing good. The kidney, despite me being in DK, despite me almost dying, despite me having a 11.1 A1C, despite me having a pH of something like 480, it was some absurd number. My blood was basically, I believe, acidic, is what the ICU nurses said. As I get pwned in a not tier operator way, because I'm trying to explain some things. I'm trying to be a true tier 1 operator boss. Anyway, let me take care of these fucking assholes on the motherfucking roof here. Can't you fucking hide, you cocksucking terrorists? I'm trying to tell a story, a real life story of how a tier 1 badass was taken down. God, this game looks really good. I mean, I haven't played this game in a while. We did the CAT scan with dye, and I had she found a mass on my kidney, my left kidney. I was dismissed from the hospital. Still in incredible pain, the worst pain in my face. Epic burning. It still burns 24/7. I have to sleep in a chair. We might as well get to this. The facial symptom, which it's mystified doctors. I've had PET scans. I've had CAT scans. I've had gonna get an MRI. I've had all sorts of tests. Been in the emergency room a bunch of times, 3 or 4 times. We'll get to that. The burning of my face is still incredible. It's why I can't record videos, because it actually hurts to record videos. Right now, I hope it sounds okay. I can't really hear the game because I'm not wearing a headset, and I can barely hear it through my TV because I really want to be able to talk to you guys. So, if the gameplay's not very good here, guys, that's really not the point. Now, we are doing the Let's Play, technically. This is where we left off. So, technically, I'm Tier 1 operating it. Now, I do have enough knowledge of this game, as it is one of my favorite games of all time. Perhaps to do it, just not hearing anything, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. But, anyway, back to the real-life hardcore shit. Get a biopsy in April. Didn't do a biopsy right away for the big reason, because my face was so red that the radiologist, get this, my face was so red, so much pain, that the radiologist didn't want to do a needle in me, didn't want to biopsy it, because he was afraid it was a fetus cell sarcoma, which is really dangerous. It's another, he was afraid that kidney could be a fetus cell sarcoma. So we delayed this thing to April, and there was a bunch of other reasons. We did another test for the fetus cell sarcoma before we did the biopsy. That took a little while. That's a PET scan, a nuclear medicine test. Did the biopsy. And unfortunately for Quack, unfortunately for yours truly, that guy dead? Wow. Unfortunately for yours truly, the biopsy revealed that it was a malignant, lethal, renal cell carcinoma, kidney cancer. So I was thrown to a terrific urologist, who's a great doctor. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's an incredible surgeon. He saved my life. The location of the tumor and its lethality, even though they believed it was low grade, so stage 1, they believed at the time. But the location of it in the left kidney, because it was located near the artery, and its risk of metastasization into the artery and giving me blood cancer and killing me very fast, was very high. So I had my whole kidney removed. A radical nephrectomy is what they call it. An open radical nephrectomy. That was done in July. All the while going through diabetes, which, by the way, I've totally pwned in the only tier 1 operator style that only I can deliver, because I'm a badass. We all know it. Dropped the A1C from 11.1 in the hospital in January to 5.2 technically, as I shoot my own guy, because he looks like he's got a do-rag on or something. I don't know. Technically, I'm not diabetic, but I am. All the while sleeping in a chair because my face is so fucked up. I've been sleeping in a chair literally since February. Barely able to sleep in a bed. Barely able to sleep. Post-op, post the radical nephrectomy, I stayed awake for 6 days because I couldn't sleep because I was in so much pain. Not from the surgery, people. This is how hard the pain is, and just kind of how tough I've become. I've always been tough, but I don't mean to toot my own horn, but the stuff I've gone through is incredible. I think most people would kill themselves. The pain from... I felt nothing from the surgery. The pain was my face. Now, renal cell carcinomas can cause incredible facial pain and flushing. So the theory was from my urologist, from my internalist, from my practitioner doctor, from everyone, was that once we remove the tumor, once we remove the lethal renal cell carcinoma, once we remove the kidney, the flushing will clear up. That's not the case. So I'm still in incredible pain. And when I say incredible pain, pain that doesn't allow you to sleep, pain that doesn't allow you to work, pain that doesn't allow you to get a job. I can't go outside because my face was so hot. This summer where I live was terrible. So a lot of suffering. And that's why I haven't put out any videos, Let's Plays, or anything, because I've been so fucked up. I am getting better. Slightly. Again, the face is slightly getting better. Getting an MRI soon. Seeing a dermatologist, an expert dermatologist. A guy who's more of a medical dermatologist than a skin dermatologist. If you know anything about dermatology, you know what I'm talking about. But there's two types of dermatologists, basically. There's dermatologists that really just deal with, like, acne and stuff. And then there's ones that deal with very serious skin conditions. Hopefully he has some answers. As we do that, hopefully we get an answer here for the face, and we are able to fix it. I basically live under a fan 24/7. I have to have a fan on me. The coolness helps. Sleep under a fan, live under a fan. I'm completely debilitated. Thank God for Medicaid, because there's no way private insurance that I had would have ever covered for the expenses. I'm so thankful for the state I live in Colorado. Our Medicaid is exceptional. The care I've had in the hospital that I went to, which was my old hometown, was incredible. I've dealt with some incredible people in the medical industry. My doctor, my nurse, the nurses in the ICU. After the surgery, the full radical kidney removal, open kidney removal, I had an incredible nurse team. It was touch and go for a bit. I was under a lot of drugs, but despite all this, despite being in detrimental pain to where I'd have to basically give up my life, I couldn't even play video games for the first 2 or 3 months. I have lowered my A1C to such a level where technically I'm not diabetic. That goes A1C from 11.1 down to 5.3, which is, if you know anything about diabetes, is an incredible accomplishment while having kidney cancer. Remember that. While going through DKA prior, while having incredible pain in my face, burning. Feels like my face is constantly on fire, like my face is being held to a stove. So I've accomplished some things. But I haven't done it alone. I have an incredible family, and I've had to rely on them more now than in any time in my life. I've cried more than any time in my life, according to them, and according to me. I mean, I'm kind of a hard ass a bit. I'm not. I knew I was always tough and kind of a tough guy. I can count literally I can count the times I've cried in my adult life literally on my hand prior to this. And I've never cried like this because of the pain, because of the emotional, just the pain, guys. So that's what's been going on with me. But there's hope. I gotta tell anyone if you ever go through cancer, and not really cancer, but if you ever get anything, whatever's happening to me with my face, the incredible burning 24/7, the detrimental to my lifestyle, the incredible pain that's unlike anything I've ever experienced. Anything athletically, anything. I had a gallbladder. I've had, you know. Kidney removal, I've had cancer, I've had the cancer metastasized to stage 2. Thank God we did it when we did it, because it was 1 centimeter away from my artery. Thank God I had an exceptional surgeon, a young guy, a little older than me, but he's exceptional. Saved my life. He saved my life, literally. I'd probably be dead right now, or dying right now if we didn't do the surgery when we did it. But I've had all these things happen to me, and I can tell you without a doubt that when you think you've hit your limit, push. So the only thing I can bring out of this, the only thing that I can get positive out of the experience that's happened to me, is I know that I can do things that I never thought I'd ever could do before. In terms of pain, mental toughness, physical toughness, and pain threshold. So, if you ever have to go through anything like this, and whatever has happened to me is incredibly rare. No one knows in the medical field yet, really. We've yet to see a dermatologist, we've yet to have an MRI, but we've done basically everything else. That car would have killed me. I got pwned there hard. But whenever you think that you can't go on, push. This, my life, the last 10 months has been forever like, even if I recover fully from this and we figure out what's going on with my face, I am cancer free. That's a good thing. But when we figure out what's going on with my face, and I'm able to live my life again, I don't know if I'll ever recover from this, really. It's forever changed me as a person. There were things I took for granted. Just sleeping in a bed. I've had to sleep in a chair. Now, I have a nice chair. But I've had to sleep in a chair since February of last year. So, what would that be? 8 months? 8, 9 months? Just sleeping in a chair or sleeping in a bed is incredible. Being able to go outside, driving a car, things that you never would think taking for granted. So, you know, God, the texture work in this, I don't, you know, I played this game on the Xbox One X as I change, you know, go from a serious tone about the game. But this game looks better on the PlayStation than the Xbox One. Like, look at that. I don't know. You won't see it in the YouTube. It'll be compressed. But the bloom right there is really high quality bloom, and then the lens flare. It's just like the texture work and the fire effect looks like really good. Anyway, I'm sorry. As I get sidetracked, particles look better too. I don't know why. So that's what's been going on with me, guys. I had DK, nearly died, was in the hospital for 6 days. I have had I had stage 2 hyperlethal renal cell carcinoma. When they sent that tumor off after they cut the kidney out and sent it off to Mayo Clinic said it was a hyperlethal stage 2 renal cell. I have incredible debilitating pain in my face, epic burning pain that keeps me up. It doesn't allow me to sleep in a bed. I have to sleep in a fan, under a fan in a chair. I have to be in a fan all the time. Despite all this, guys, despite all this, I'm still not giving up. So, what's the lesson we can take from a true Tier 1 operating badass like yours truly? Tier 1 operator, Rambo Ricardo. What's the lesson you can take? What is the lesson here? Because I don't know if I'm ever going to get to talk to you guys again. Things could just go off. I don't know. I don't know how many more of these I have in me. What's the lesson? What's the lesson here? Never give up. Now, when you're suicidal, when you're depressed, when you're in incredible pain, and you just want to end it, keep fighting, because these diseases, this fucking cancer, this fucking shit can't be your life story. That's the fuck this shit. So, silver lining and everything, I guess. Although it's hard for me to think there is, because I do want to kill myself a lot of times. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. As I probably die here because I'm so inept. I sometimes do want to take myself out. I've had to get rid of the guns. I've scared my family. Not them, but... And my family's been incredible. My mother and grandmother have had to rely on them like never before. My grandmother especially takes care of me. I say this without a doubt. Without her and my mother and my family, my dad too, and the tremendous support. But without my grandmother, my buddy, I know for a fact I wouldn't be here. So if you ever get to a point where your life really is shit, I'm not saying, you know, oh, your wife left you, or you've lost your job. Those things are not that big a deal. But if you're ever in a situation where you're fighting for your life, or you're in incredible pain and in desperation, ask for help. If you have a family, lean on them. And if you do have a family like I have, you're very lucky. So that's what's been going on with me. It's been a very, very sad turn of events. It's been so hard on me and my grandmother and my mother. I cry all the time. because of the pain, the stress. But I'm not going to give up. And I wanted to make a video because I miss making videos, and I hope the audio quality is okay. I tried to figure out the mic and put it in a way where I could talk to you guys decently. But I don't know if it's popping in and out like it used to. I hope it's not, but if it is, that's just how it goes. But, you know, the texture work looks a lot better on the PlayStation. I don't know, it really is jarring. When I played this on the Xbox One X, Modern Warfare Remastered, it looks a lot better on the PlayStation. To the point where I would say it's very noticeable. Oh, I did get a gaming laptop though. I decided to get one. My mom bought me a gaming laptop. I needed a computer anyway. That's one good thing about what's gone on. It only took, as I joke around with it, it only took hyperlethal cancer, DKA, multiple hospitalizations, and incredible facial pain and emotional distress for me to get a gaming PC. I'm playing. But I've been playing some stuff on that, and it's good to have something I can take with me, because I just have a feeling I'm gonna have to go places. Yeah, dude, the whole game looks better. I mean, the lighting, everything looks better on the PlayStation. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's strange. But, wow, this looks great. This is actually tricky. I'd probably die here. These fucking scumbags down here. I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. Piece of Rambo Ricardo. Rambo Ricardo, Tier 1 operator. Rambo got pwned by cancer, but he's back. He didn't get epically pwned or completely pwned. Like what would have happened? Oh, how did that grenade just chase me? Like what would have happened if? Can I get that guy here with this grenade? Let's see. Oh nope. Epic fail. Is he still alive? Whoa. Guy on the. Oh, what the fuck? Incoming fire has the right of way. Oh yeah. There's some Tier 1 operator knowledge being dropped on you right there. Don't you forget it, people. Incoming fire has the right of way. Don't you forget it. So yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. And you know, I might try to do this Let's Play. It'd be very interesting how I have to have this set up for me to be able to even do it. But you know, I know enough about the game. Maybe I could do it kind of blind. You know? Like not blind, but kind of audio debugged or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can turn the volume up to where it doesn't be picked up by the microphone. But oh, I have played some games though. I played Gears of War 5. I've played another game called The Medieval, which was really good. It's a first-person shooter only on PC. I've played another PC game. Oh, as I get epically owned, called Goat of Duty. Goat of Duty. It's where you're a goat, and it's more like Unreal Tournament than Call of Duty, but it's a goat. You're a goat. You shoot other goats in a first-person shooter manner. It's really it's really hilarious. All right, this is a tricky part. I've never really figured out how to do it. I always struggled even. I think we're playing on regular. I don't think I have it on hard. I might. I don't know. And the problem with this. Wow, look at that depth of field though. I don't like that. Like right. There, it's focusing better there, but ooh, look at that. Ugh. Look at that fucking motion blur. Ugh, God. Jesus. Help us all. But, That'll be picked up on the mic. The clicky clicky. Yeah, I'm getting fucked up here. Absolutely owned and pwned. But you know, some epic stuff happened to me. Only being my age, being 30, 31, and this happened to you is just man, the doc, my surgeon's like, yeah, very rare that you get kidney cancer. When I was diagnosed as diabetic, I mean, I ate a lot of sugar. I've completely given up sugar, given up alcohol, given up everything. But, I was thin. I wasn't skinny. I wasn't fat. I didn't really feel bad. I was relatively active. I mean, I guess diabetes really can just come about if you have a poor diet. You eat too much sugar. If you just eat too much sugar, even if you're thin, you're gonna get diabetes. It's just how it goes. It's sugar is really bad. Now I'm absolutely no sugar, as the tremendous A1C results showed. I've given up sugar, which has been really hard, but I've done it. And then I've given up all fatty foods. I don't eat, breakfast is egg whites and turkey sausage. And fucking, every now and then I'll have a hash brown with it. Wheat toast. Sourdough though too. And then lunch is like a salad, chicken. Dinner's the same thing. Very bland, very just, God damn. Is that a grenade right there? Or is that by the wall? Man. Fuck me. Yeah, give me this RPK here. I picked it up? Yeah, I got it. Give me this motherfucker tier 1 operator style. I hope it's not too loud. I really do. Yeah. I hope that's not too loud. Might be too loud. If that is, it's a bummer. But, you can get pwned very easily in this life. Look at that fucking depth of field, though. That's fucking annoying. I don't like... You know what? I'm not a big depth of field fan. I've been playing like games like Crisis on my PC, Crisis 3, and like Witcher 3, like games that really supposedly look better on PC. Witcher 3 looks really good on PC. Crisis 3 is such a huge difference from the like console versions, but I don't like depth of field. I don't know. In a shooter like this, I'm not sure it's. But this game looks tremendous. It looks a lot better on the PlayStation. I'll just say it right now. Than the Xbox. So that's kind of a fail, huh? It's kind of fucked. The fuck.
Jackson, get back on the Mark 19.
Yeah, get back on this and fly away. So, that's what's been going on with me, and what can we say? I got pwned. Got owned. Got wrecked. Got shreked. Uh-oh. That bitch is fucked. Bye, bitch.
Mayday, this is Deadly going in hard. We're going down.
Should we play to when the fucking epic nuke scene happens? It's pretty fucking awesome. Even though it won't be picked up on the gloriousness of this game, won't be picked up on the. This is my guy, dude. It's kind of annoying, huh? Looks like the field of view is better on the PlayStation, too.
Alright, 2-5, it's your call. Retrieve that pilot if you can. Out. Deadly, do you copy? What's your status? Over. I'm here!
I gotta go get the bitch. Okay. I'm going. I better put the M4 on. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
We got 90 seconds, Jackson. Get the pilot. No one gets left behind.
Come on, lady. Oh, that looks really good, though, right there. That depth of field looks real good.
Get to the C8.
But,
Corners, go. Lieutenant Vasquez, this is Outlaw 2-5. Now would be a
yeah, you know,
to get the hell out of here.
no, don't give up, though. I'm not going to give up yet. We're going to find out what's wrong with me, good or bad. We're going to keep fighting like a true Tier 1 operator. Look at these guys poning and owning over here. Is that Unleash with the RPK? Whatever, RPG, I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh boy. Oh, I'm on so many drugs too. Neurodin, Vicodin, gabapentin. So much fucking drugs to help with the face to try to take any of the edge off. Oh no, sir, you're gone. What are we gonna do? Oh no, Paul Jackson's going down. Oh no. Gotta spray my face. I don't know if that'll pick up on the mic. I have cool sprayers. I feel like a human plant. I'm the human plant boy. Spray my face to keep cool. Ice packs, all sorts of crazy shit. But now that the weather's getting cooler, well, you know, we were having, goddamn, when I came out of surgery, July 3rd was my surgery, and I had to put up with it. 105, 106, 107 degree days. Brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutality with the weather, but Sergeant Paul Jackson, he got owned, he got pwned. Yeah, dude, even a small nuke, you'd be fucked. I mean, yeah, no, you'd be dead. Even a tactical nuclear weapon, you'd be fucked. The heat, the blast alone would have vaporized you even out of the fucking blast zone. Oh, man. Oh, Paul Jackson, what are we gonna do? We're completely fucked. Oh, God. Completely owned and pwned. We're not rock and roll. This was a really shocking scene when it first happened. I remember seeing your guy die. It's like, damn, son. This game looks tremendous on the PlayStation. It really does. Looks fucking excellent, must say. GG to fucking Sony, because it looks better on the PlayStation than it does on the Xbox One. It's not X enhanced, but I mean, oh my God. Oh, Allah really fucked us up. Yeah, wow. And it's pushing my PlayStation because those fucking fans are going off on the PlayStation right now. Oh, this is some fucked up shit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I don't remember that in the... Yeah. Oh, tried to stand up and absolutely it rocked. Oh, wow. Wow, mushroom cloud. It's kind of beautiful and a horrific. The horror. The horror. The horror. Apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic. Very post-apocalyptic. Paul Jackson got owned and pwned. Now we go to Soap and fucking Price and Pals. SAS. Nikolai. Alright. Yeah. As we own and pound now. Safe house. Day 4. Northern Afghanistan. Sergeant Soap McTavish. 22nd SAS Regiment. Alright. We're going deep, and we're going hard. Okay. Well, people, that was pretty good. This is Fly 212. Signing off. Keep it G'd up from the feet up. And remember that, you know, cancer sucks, but not quite as much as Florida State football. No, fuck Florida State. Go Gators. But I'm just saying. Just saying. It tried to pwn me. It's trying to pwn me, whatever's doing it. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in. And you'll see some more commentary. I don't know how much, though. It's very exhausting to do this. And it's the Fly 212. Sign out. Thanks, guys. And have a good one. Cheers.